one district,
heading in one direction,
marching towards excellence.
Greetings to the entire Jackson Public Schools community. This is Errick Greene, your superintendent, and I am coming to you with this recorded message as we conclude the 23-24 school year and launch into our summer of 24. If you're anything like me, you have experienced one of the toughest and busiest school years likely ever in your career. We've had lots of accomplishments, and I want to talk a little bit about those. First, we've continued to see lots of increases in terms of student achievement, and I'm very proud of that. And that achievement has been in several areas of our performance. And so I want to give a shout out to our scholars and their families for all the hard work they're doing, but as well, a shout out to all of our educators and leaders who have supported our scholars in achieving at higher levels. As well as the achievements in the classroom, we've also seen lots of achievements outside of the classroom. Our scholars are showing their brilliance and their excellence and their tenacity on the football field, on the basketball courts, baseball and softball diamonds, in the swimming pools, on stage with speech and debate, on stage with the choir and the band and theater and just all sorts of activities, these co-curricular activities that our scholars are engaging in. And we're so proud that they not only engage in those, but that they're giving themselves over to the hard work that it requires in order to be great in each of those areas. In addition to those, we've also made some significant progress in continuing to enhance the condition of our school buildings. I'm very proud of that continued work. I'm excited to eventually get our scholars and team members back into those spaces so that they can see some of the work that we've been doing and appreciate and be encouraged by, motivated by those learning environments that we're creating. We, this year, are celebrating that we won some multi-million-dollar grant funds to support our transportation team in the way of electric buses. As we strive to be innovative and more climate aware and responsible, we're excited to be folding into our bus fleet 25 new electric buses that will help to get our scholars to and from school in a safe way, but also will be cleaner and will help the environment. And so we're pleased to add this as a part of our innovation in the district. And I'm very, very proud to say that we were able to launch our strategic plan this year. We worked over the last several months to gather additional information. We've been reviewing data and just all sorts of things to try to understand where we need to go next in the next 5 years. And so I'm excited to share the strategic plan with you. It's on our website, and I certainly do hope that everyone will review that plan and look for ways that you can fold your work, your efforts, your talents, your resources into the work that we've identified in that plan. Very proud to continue that work. Along with those accomplishments, though, we also had a few setbacks, and not the least of which was the testing issues that we experienced at the beginning of the school year. We lost staff members, and we lost some momentum as a result of that. We continue to see some of the evidence of emotional challenges and strain that individuals are in. That's both in schools and around our schools. And so whether it's crime or violence or any of that sort of thing. And we know that we as school leaders and as educators and as scholars and families around our schools, that we're impacted by the communities. And so that has been a challenge for us over time. As much as we're proud of the continued progress in enhancing our facilities, it's also been disruptive. Unfortunately, we've had to move some of our school teams and scholars out of their schools, out of their classrooms, while we do some of that important work. It's important work, we have to do it, but it's also just it's been a disruptive piece to our work. And so we're acknowledging that. And the last thing that I'll name is while we made some really tough decisions around optimization and closing and consolidating some of our schools due to the decline in enrollment, we know that that whole conversation and the lead up to the decision made by the board ultimately, and the work that we've done moving forward from that's been disruptive as well, and that it too has sapped some of the energy and perhaps even morale from our district and from several of our schools. And so we know that all of those things have impacted us and that they've been weighing on many of us and challenging us to remain focused on our main jobs and focused on getting our scholars what they need. But as we come now to the end of this school year, as we prepare over the summer for what's next, I wanted to lift up a few things that are foremost for me as we're thinking about where we go next. First, as we always do, the summer is an opportunity for many of us to reset, to recharge, but also to plan and prepare for the next school year. And so we're truly making every effort to open our schools with excellence. That's inclusive of the projects that we're doing to clean up around our schools and to do some painting or some repairs that are needed, to continue hiring new team members to staff our schools and our school district, ensuring that all of our scholars are enrolled. If you have not enrolled for the next school year, please do so. It's really quick, it's really easy, so we need everyone to do that as quickly as possible. But opening with excellence is the work that we work towards every summer. And so we are actually excited to have this opportunity to reset and to prepare with that. Tied to that are the transitions that are exacerbated as a result of our optimization work. We know that several schools are consolidating or closing. We've got scholars moving to new spaces. We've got team members who are moving to new schools and new spaces. And so there are lots of transitions that are happening throughout the school district. And so we're working to be intentional about that. We've brought in some additional help to assist us with the moves, the physical moves. We've brought in additional help to assist us with transportation and the routes that we have, and just ensuring that we're being as efficient and effective as possible with regard to our transportation. And we're continuing, as I mentioned earlier, to do the hiring that we need to do to fill any vacancies that might exist. We're committed and we're dedicated to ensuring that as we start this next school year, that we set ourselves, all of us, up with the best chances for success. The last thing that I'll lift up, though, and I think I'm probably most excited about this, is an intentional focus on joy. It's built into and highlighted in our strategic plan, but I want to call out specific planning efforts around joy, looking for ways to, and creating new ways to recognize our team members and our scholars, creating more opportunities for all of us to feel connected and a sense of belonging in our schools and throughout the school district, ensuring that we're safe, of course, ensuring that our learning environments are vibrant and welcoming and respectful of all of us, educators and scholars. And so lots of work around joy, and we don't just toss that word around lightly. We mean it when we say it, and so looking forward to experiencing more of those joyful times with our scholars and our partners and others throughout our schools and throughout the school district. You know, with all that we've experienced over the last several years and with all the challenges that we continue to work through here in Jackson, in the city, and certainly in Jackson Public Schools, I do see, and I hope you do as well, that Jackson is headed for a resurgence. We, not only the school district, but the school district as a part of the larger Jackson community, I strongly believe that we're headed for a resurgence. That if we're reading the tea leaves and we're watching the signs, that there's more business enterprise that's focused on this area in and around Jackson. There are more opportunities that are coming, more people, the government and other investors are looking at our city and considering opportunities to invest here and to bring their resources and ideas and life and energy to our city. I do believe that Jackson is headed for a resurgence. And we in Jackson Public Schools are doing everything we can to ensure that we can tap into, to guide and inform, and to benefit from that resurgence. So I do so hope that you will join me in believing and working towards this resurgence of our city. We know that Jackson Public Schools is going to be a huge partner, a huge factor in the resurgence and in the future of this city. And so we're doing everything we can to ensure that it happens. Join me in that work. Join me in enjoying this summer. Get the rest that you need, take the break that you need, reset as you need to, knowing that we've got more to do. And we will do it, and we will be successful. Looking forward to the next school year, looking forward to seeing you all again. Be well, take good care of yourselves.